Pantheon Ventures is a global leader in private equity primary and secondary market investment management, headquartered in London, UK. Since founding in 1982, we have managed funds totaling up to $23.6 billion. We invested in approximately 700 private equity funds worldwide, with 119 global investment teams, and established 12 offices across 3 continents. As a subsidiary of Pantheon Ventures, Pantheon Business School aims to expand our influence and brand presence in the Asia-Pacific market, specializing in online live business education. Founded in 2020, we focus on the online live training in the Asia-Pacific region. This event marks our 5th edition, with the first stop in Malaysia. We extend our special thanks to renowned investors including Moomoo, TradingView, Yahoo, Bloomberg, M+ Online, Rakuten, Petronas, Apex Anchor, for their joint sponsorship and support. Malaysia, as an emerging and diversified economic nation, has seen unprecedented opportunities in its financial market against the backdrop of global supply chain restructuring. Through financial asset allocation, Pantheon Ventures is committed to raising the visibility and awareness of Malaysia and achieving success in the Asian financial markets. Our courses focus on practical operations, inviting top analysts from the world's leading institutions for online investment education. This time, we are honored to have Ms. Jia Gong, an investment co-manager with over 20 years of industry experience, as our special guest. Ms. Jia Gong holds a master's degree in finance from London Business School and a master's degree in economics from the University of Miami. She has worked in emerging market investments at Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, and the International Finance Corporation. She excels at identifying trend opportunities and, with her extensive professional knowledge and investment experience, guides students to seize stable and sustainable compound investment opportunities. Why choose to participate in our Pantheon Ventures 5th Malaysia Investment Practical course? We are dedicated to providing an investment exchange platform to promote cooperation, share investment opportunities, and realize Pantheon Ventures' overall deployment in emerging markets and the Asia-Pacific region. In our course, you will enhance your market fundamental analysis skills, stock trend judgment abilities, grasp investment directions, seize investment opportunities, build personalized investment strategies, and scientifically allocate assets. At the same time, we will help you strengthen risk control capabilities and seize profitable opportunities. Pantheon Business School will continue to explore potential investment fields in Malaysia, helping students achieve wealth growth and preservation. All the outstanding investors, business people, scholars, and enthusiasts, we sincerely welcome you to join our journey. The 5th edition, Malaysia Stop of the Asia-Pacific region officially starts now.
Hello, good evening, mates. Before we start, can we just quickly test our sound and the video first? Okay, if everything is looking fine, can you just type out an okay or you just type a yes in the chat? Or any of the emoji? I just wanted to check with that if you can hear me. Yes or no? Okay, and see some of the responses. Welcome our friends to our Pantheon Financial Online class. I am Diego. So, Nelson Mandela once said that the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. This powerful quote sets the stage for tonight, and we will delve into the 4 key areas designed to bolster your understanding and mastery of advanced financial concepts. Each of the segments aims to ensure that everyone leaves tonight's session enriched and informed. Okay, have a quick look. This is what we will cover by tonight. Okay. Give me a moment. Is it okay? I can't really use my app. All right. Can you see this? Let me try to restart a bit. Okay, for the first one, the US heavy data will be released. What does it mean, US heavy data? Which means like some of the impending major US economic data will release. So, US stock market it will once again become the global focus. The spotlight will back to the US stocks again. And for the second one, Asian market. For the Asian market today, it is taking a hit, which means the bullish force was hindered. So stalling the boost and dragging down the KLSE. And for the third one, I'm going to talk about free small because we are going to go into the stage 4. Institutional investor jointly control stocks. Okay, I think you all should have a very better understanding because I've given a lot of examples in the groups and also during the classes. Last but not least, let's chase our dreams together. The FII Global Joint Trading, which is the IPO placement. So during our discussion, if there's anything that resonates with you or confuses you, do not hesitate to share your thoughts in the comment section, and I'm here to engage and interact with you all. So let's dive into our global observation review and navigate through these topics together. So for the first topic, we are talking about the Federal Reserve stance and the market reaction. By this way, the financial community turned the focus to the Jackson Hole, and this is a major event where central bank leaders worldwide, including Jerome Powell, who is the chairman of the Federal Reserve, come together. So it is a key moment because Powell is expected to give a speech that could hint a future monetary policy. So what are the investor expectations? Yeah, investors, they are engaged, on edge, hoping for Powell to signal a more dovish policies. What is dovish policy? Can anyone tell me what is the dovish policy? Dovish policy, which means easier monetary condition. Especially, we see that given some of the recent data suggesting that inflation might be cooling, well, explicit plan for an interest rate cut in September, they are unlikely to be disclosed. And there is an anticipation is building up. So according to the CME Fed Watch, there is a 67% likelihood of a 25% basis point cut at a 33% chance for a 50 basis point cut by the next month. Okay, so what are the market responses? Following the optimism, Wall Street has recovered from the early August low, driven by the prospect of lower interest rate, which is tend to stimulate market gains. More of the positive cues from Powell, it could potentially push the market even higher. So despite to the upbeat sentiment, U.S. stock indices future was steady Tuesday evening after Wall Street closed slightly over for the first time in a 9th session. So this dip saw heavy breaks in the technology taking some of the losses after a strong recovery in the recent time, with the energy stock also declining, tracking weaker oil prices. So you can understand the current economic situation in Asia. First thing, the Asia-Pacific market, they are bracing for a lower opening in Wednesday, following a decline on Wall Street where both S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite ended their 8-day winning streaks. So the S&P 500 dipped by 0.2%, the Nasdaq Composite at 0.33%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average it is by 0.15%. So this break in Wall Street, it is barely marks to a hard to what could have been the longest winning streak since 2004 for the S&P 500. So we can have a look on Japan economic indicators. In Asia, all eyes are on Japan as the investor await the release of trade for July. Okay, all eyes on Japan. What's the reason that? Because the investor they are await the release of the trade data for July. So the economists expect a significant year-on-year increase, with the export predicted to rise by 11.4% and imports by 14.9%. This data will be particularly noteworthy as it represents the last month before the Bank of Japan decision to raise the interest rate at the end of July. So it is a move that lead to a notable strengthening of the yen. So what is the impact of a weaker yen? Okay, as I said just now, there is a lot of the investor putting an eye on the release of the trade data for July. So what is the impact of weaker yen? Okay, let me check on that. Yes, good evening. Okay, good evening. Seems like there's a lot of students joining us today. Very good. So what is that? Okay, I see an answer that it might benefit the export. Yes, it is very similar thing. It will very good in the export. Benefit to the Japan's export. Benefit to export. And what else? Can anyone give me that? Cheaper, competitive internationally, yes, because it is boosting their profit when repatriated. So it is crucial for trading houses and major exporters that form a significant part of Nikkei 225 index, and their performance often plays a pivotal role in driving in the index to record heights. So the recent rise in the yen could shift this dynamic, potentially impacting future earnings and the stock performance of these companies. So I need you to have a look on the market opening prediction. For the day ahead, Japan Nikkei 225 is projected to open lower. Futures trading in Chicago suggests an opening at 37,560, while Osaka counterpart indicates an opening at 37,530. Both of that showing a decline from the previous close of 38,062.92. Okay, so what is going on today to the Dow Jones Index? As I said just now, is it continue to rise or it faced something? You can see that today it is slightly in the sideways. Can you see that? So actually, you can see that the Dow is currently showing the sign of consolidation with the support levels between the 39,100 and the 38,800 points. If the short-term moving average cross above the long-term, it could indicate a trending market trend, providing a signal for investors to potentially adjust their investment strategy. So according to the MACD, there's a short-term upward pressure for a Dow between 41,200 and 41,900 points, suggesting that the index is in a consolidation phase. So short-term traders may find opportunities by aligning their strategy with these MA indicators. At recent market conditions, it is showing that the US stock have experienced a decline, with the major indices like the Nasdaq and also S&P 500 breaking that day winning trade. The Dow ending also the 5-day rise. Yes, it is start to fall. So you can see that this pullback is largely attributed to a drop in oil prices, leading to a 2.565 decline in the energy sector. So the US dollar index has hit a 7-month low, causing that G10 currencies to rise, with the euro reaching a new height for the year and the British pound hitting a yearly peak. So you can see that additionally, the Japanese yen and Chinese yuan also reached out a 2-week high. So in the bond market, US Treasury yields have fallen significantly across all maturities, with the 2-year yield dropping by more than 7 basis points to below 4%. Nearly reversing the gains from the last CPI data release, this softening in the dollar and bond yields has boosted the precious metal, with the gold reaching new all-time highs and silver hitting a 4-week peak. So currently, with the major announcement in the horizon, Wall Street bulls and bears are in a standoff, waiting for the further cues that could define the next market movement. Based on the current data and news, the US stock market is expected to continue a trend of the forward fluctuation, and investors should stay informed and ready to react as the new information becomes available. ensuring that you are well positioned to manage the potential risks associated with the market volatility. Okay, since you all don't have any question, yes, for today it is in the downward trend and especially also in the S&P and also for the Nasdaq index. So let's now shift our focus into the performance of the Asian currencies. Recently, global financial markets have seen significant fluctuation, with the movement of the US dollar particularly noteworthy. So, the strong consumer spending data suggests that the US economy remained robust, keeping the consumer confidence relatively stable. So, meanwhile, increasing expectation that Federal Reserve might cut the interest rate several times this year have further boosted investor risk to a peak. So, what are the impact to a weaker dollar? I believe you all should quite understand on what is happening right now. What are the impact of the weaker dollar? First thing, it is appreciated to Malaysia currency, right? Malaysia ringgit. And what else? Actually, it is very obviously the US dollar has shown a notable downward trend, hitting a new low for the year. So this weakening is partly due to market expectation of the Fed rate cuts, which reduce the attractiveness of the dollar assets, and it is also reflected global investor growing interest in other currency and markets, especially those in countries and regions with promising economic growth, prospect, and stable policy environments. So these often currency tend to attract more capital inflows, driving up exchange rates. Taking like Malaysian ringgit for example, which is continue to strengthen recently, reflecting both of the solid fundamentals of Malaysia's domestic economy and the benefits from the weakening dollar. So for Malaysia, a stronger currency helped to enhance export competitiveness and attract the foreign capital inflows, positively impacting the economic growth. But furthermore, the dollar's decline has a very significant impact in the global stock market because you can see that the S&P, after some volatility, yes, S&P 500, after some of the volatility, it has already managed to recover nearly all the losses it sustained since early August. So this recovery indicates a clear improvement in the market sentiment, with the investor becoming more optimistic about the future economic growth and the corporate earnings. So as the dollar weakens and the currency market fluctuate, risk assets like stock often see increased capital inflows, which can drive the price higher. So in summary, the global financial markets are currently undergoing the complex transformation and adjustment. The trajectory of the US dollar, the Federal Reserve policy outlook, and even the overall performance of the global economy all have profound effects on the market. Investor, you should keep a close eye on this dynamic to better seize the market opportunity and mitigate the potential risks. Okay, so can you all tell me that what is happening to the FTSE Bursa Malaysia Index today? Alright, so you can see that after facing how many days of the upward trend, right now it is finally facing in a downward trend. What is happening? What is happening right now? Okay. Based on this, you can see that the index is currently in a consolidation phase with the support levels ranging between 1,600 and 1,650. So by examining with the EMA system, investor can gauge the overall market strength or weakness and adjust their investment strategy accordingly. So for the MACD, the chart have already indicated that the FTSE Bursa Malaysia Index facing the upward pressure within the 1663 to 1672 range. So the index is currently in a bullish crossover state in the medium term, with the bullish momentum gradually trending in the short term. So from the information and the analysis of the FTSE Bursa Malaysia Index, the market expectation of the Federal Reserve might hint a further rate cuts later by this week, and it will have to significantly impact global financial market. Asian stock market on Tuesday displayed mixed result, which is reflecting the investor diverging opinions and also uncertainties about the future market direction. So the KLCI was also influenced by this development. You can see that on Tuesday, under the leadership of the heavyweight stock led Yang Zhongli Duoxiong, the KLCI index have already shed some of the gain from the previous day at the closing. And the oil market was soft, mirroring the investor cautious stance in the current market environment. So for last night, the trading volume have already reached out to 4.198 billion shares with a total transaction value of 4.553 billion, indicating that the increased trading activity amid the heightened market volatility. So you might ask that, what is the next for the market? The trajectory of the heavyweight stock, that Yang Zhongli Duoxiong, plays a pivotal role in guiding the overall market. So their downturn can significantly impact the broader market, putting down the other stock in the tandem. Therefore, when this major stock decline, a softer overall market performance, it is not surprising. And also additionally, we must consider the potential implication of the Fed further hints at a rate cuts on the Asian and global financial market. Generally, expectation of the rate cuts, it will lead to capital flows from the safe haven assets like US dollar to emerging the market and higher yielding assets, so thereby boosting this market. However, the Tuesday performance in the Asian stock, it didn't show a clear influx of funds. Instead, it presents a mixed reaction, which might reflect to the complex sentiment and cautious outlook of the investor. So it is recommended that not to open a new position in the short term, as the market is expected to adjust. And for those who prefer to conservative the strategy, it is advisable to wait and see first. Trading should still focus on a global coordinate approach, particularly involving the IPO placement, as we say that Malaysia IPO, 99 Speedmart, and also we say that the Steelhawk. And also we say that the Taiwan IPO, 6738, 6830, and for the ancient 001277, Zhengzhou Suda Industry Machinery Service, and also 6886710, Shanghai InnoStar Biotech. Okay, so for no question for today, I am going to announce a great news. Okay, all right. Today is a fantastic day for those of you who have successfully got an allotment. Your keen insights and precise judgment have once again proven themselves in the A-share market. Okay, can you all just give yourself an applause if you did allotted in the share, which is the Dim Sum Technology? What is the reason? Because it has already surged up 280% on the first day of the listing. Yes, with the ticker symbol of 301571, made a remarkable debut day, soaring to 280%. So this particular performance, it is not only brought the significant capital gain to the company itself, but also delivered the unprecedented joy and profit to us as the participating investor. So the stellar debut of the Dim Sum Technology, it has undoubtedly given a strong boost to the current A share, and to highlight the market that it intends the enthusiasm for the high-tech, high-growth companies and reflects to the investor optimistic expectation for the future economic development. So as a leading enterprise in the industry, Dim Sum Technology has won the widespread market recognition and favored through their unique technological advantages, robust R&D capabilities, and also broad market prospect. For those of you who successfully secured share, it is not only just a victory in the investment, but a precise grasp on the future market trend. You have not only reaped the high return from the IPO, but also accumulate the valuable investment experience and the market insight. So this will become your precious asset, and it is aiding you to navigating the unpredictable market waters ahead. So very good. The investment market is always full of uncertainties and challenges. With the IPO performance of the Dim Sum technology, we can say that it is accelerating, and we must maintain a cautious and rational approach. We should continue to truly research the market and analyze the fundamental of enterprises, guiding our investment decision with a scientific philosophy and strategy. So, moreover, as the market condition evolve and the regulatory policy become an increasing comprehensive, future investment opportunity, it will become rarer and more precious. Thus, we must cherish each of the trading opportunity and approach the market with the increased professional and focus. How will you complete your 400% profit plan? By how? As we always say that it is the 4 stages, right? At Pentium, we strategize through the block trade, daily limit up trading, AI funds, and also some of the IPO offerings. Each in the indispensable part of your approach, and we are moving towards the final phase, jointly controlling stock. Are you ready on that? All right, congratulations. Yes, I did see that. Congratulations to all of you. Yes, I believe that you are ready to the phase 4 because time is waiting for no one, and we will focus on our effort on the next phase. So the opportunity for future trades, it will diminish. So please seize each of the chance to embark on a new stage, and let's explore more investment opportunity and path to wealth enhancement together. We believe that with our collective efforts, we can achieve even more brilliant performance and a brighter future in the market. Alright, so for your information again, today I did do in the chart also. In the table, we talk about the strategic layout. Right now, we are currently in the phase 3, as you all know, aiming to achieve a 170% target return. Thus, our mixed investment scheme must incorporate higher yielding private placement and directed issue to expand the opportunity and maximize the profits. So every day, we schedule the concentrate times for the subscription to ensure the precise execution and robust participation. Our choice of concentrated timing aims to significantly increase the likelihood of allocation for everyone involved. So this is the current and the upcoming placement at Pentium varying the several IPO subscription and the private market across the multiple market, which is the 99 Speed Mart and also the Steelhawk Berhad, and with the Taiwan 67939, 6830, and also for the China 001277, and also 688710. For this 3 region, how to improve the allotment chances? As I always reminded, increase your subscription volume, optimize the subscription timing, boost the investment capital, and also participate in the strategic offering. With this all strategy, we are harness the full potential of our investment. So you have to ensure that you are prepared to engage fully in this objective, aligning with our strategic directive to maximize your investment growth. Especially it is to maximize your fund investment to our phase 4 joint control. So let's seize the opportunities together and push forward toward surpassing our ambitious phase 3 goals. Okay? So for today, actually it is a story time also. Did anyone of you know who is he? Okay, I wanted to ask for that. Anyone of you know who is he? One more question. I did share this. Who is he? Can anyone tell me that? Who is he? He is, yes, with the luxury goods. What else? Okay, I see one of the students say LVMH, is it? What is the relationship with him and also LVMH? Okay, he is Bernard Arnault. Yes, correct. So you can see that we delve into the inspiring tale from the heart of fashion in Paris featuring Bernard Arnault. He is the man of extraordinary business acumen and the tragic foresight. LV owner, yes, very good. So Bernard's journey, it exemplifies how to seize in the opportunity can be transformed to a modest family business into a global luxury empire. So born into a family, have already with the fashion and luxury, or not passion and keen insights into the industry, it was ignite very early. His foundational experience in the managing brands, understanding the consumer needs, and capturing the market trend, it is setting the stage for his later success in the luxury sector. Some of you say that he is the LV. Yes, he is not only on LV, he is not only owning the LV, he is owning the LVMH. Okay, since one of you is asking, here is a question time. What are the brands which is under LVMH? Come on, we have another extra topic. What are the brand which is under the LVMH umbrella? Yes, he is not only owning an LV. What are the brands? Can anyone of you give me? Yes, I see that. Some of you say that, especially LV, Louis Vuitton, and also Fendi. Yes, Fendi is also, especially we see that in the fashion and leather. Okay, how many of the industry he is in? This is like one of you. Okay, especially we talk about first one, fashion. Okay, fashion. In the fashion sector, what is it? LV, Louis Vuitton, Fendi. Okay, yes, Fendi is also. Why is that? And also, Celine. Yes, Celine is also. Celine is also under LVMH. Come on, anyone? Dior. Dior, is Dior under LVMH? Yes or no? Okay, so we continue that. For another one, especially some of you say that perfumes. Yes, right, perfumes. Perfumes. So what is that? Perfumes. Christian Dior. Yes, correct. And also Battlefield Cosmetics. Dior. Burberry is not under the perfume, but it is under the jewelry. Okay, seems like some of the students keep giving me yes. Just like your name, Fendi. Okay, so I knew that there's a student named Fendi. What else? Watches and also just now I said that jewelry. Yes, he owns a lot. What else? Just now, just want to say that Burberry, right? Burberry. And also, you know this brand? Kevlar. Okay. And one of you say that, yes, actually, it even it is not a luxury brand, but Sephora is also under the LVMH. Some of the retailing. Yes, actually, there's a lot of on that. Sephora. And okay, very fun fact, I'm not sure each of you will know that or not, but actually, wine is also answered. It is also under its umbrella. And also, what else is it? That Hennessy? Anyone know this brand? Yes, there is a lot. There is a lot of the brand which is under the LVMH umbrella. Yes, what a rich man here. Yes. So this brand, they represent the pinnacle of the luxury and they are instrumental in shaping the global fashion, trends, and preferences. So, okay, before we come into his story, I'd like to hear from all of you, what are your favorite luxury brands? Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent is also under LVMH. Yes, we're Saint Laurent, which is YSL, right? No, yes. Saint Laurent is the main competitors. Okay, it is not YSL, but it is Saint Laurent. It is the competitor. It is not under it. You are wrong. Okay, competitor. Okay, can you give me another competitor of the LVMH? Another of the LVMH. Yes, also Gucci. It is also the main of the competitor. Okay. So before we come in, I wanted to ask that any of the favorite luxury brands you are preferred into? What are your favorite luxury brand? And what is the reason on that? Do you have any experience with this? Tiffany? You prefer Tiffany? Is it? Okay. As long as seems like any one of you have a very clear understanding on the luxury brands, then we will come to his story. So as you can see that, okay, in the late of 80s and early 90s, as the global luxury market was undergoing the rapid transformation, Bernard Sharp's instinct to recognize a golden opportunity. The series of tragic acquisitions bringing under his control, we know the brand made Louis Vuitton and Hennessy established in the LVMH group. This acquisition is not only to diversify the LVMH portfolio, but also position the advantages in a fierce global luxury brand. Understanding the need for continual innovation to maintain a lead in the competitive luxury market, so Bernard fostered the internal collaboration with the LVMH. So he did intertwine the design elements, cultural content, and the market resources of the various brands to create the unique product and services, embracing the digital era's opportunity to expand into emerging channels like social media and also e-commerce, thus amplifying the brand's influence. So you can see that under him, LVMH have already swiftly rose to become one of the largest luxury group in the world. He focused not only on the long-term development and also the value enhancement of the brand, but also on the growth of his employees and the corporation's social responsibilities. Okay, did any one of you work in LVMH before? Any one of you work in maybe luxury brand of the industry? Or any wines, any of you? Okay, you know that the growth of its employees and the corporation's social responsibilities. The corporate culture he advocated, it is promotes the innovation, respect tradition, and focus on the detail, ingraining this principle deeply within every brand on the product of the LVMH. So by today, Bernard he stands as a towering figure in the global luxury industry, and his success story continues to inspire the entrepreneurs and showcases the classic narrative of seizing opportunity, innovating boldly, and significant enhancing asset value. So as the luxury market evolves, Bernard and the LVMH group, they are poised to continue their legendary saga, writing a new chapters in the annals of the global luxury. So one of the students say his favorite, he or she, your favorite brand is the Hermes, okay? And okay, which is you adore and why? Because of the ambassador. It is the reason also because one of the ambassador you like, so you will buy the brand for him. Especially just now what we say that the main competitors like Gucci, Saint Laurent, and also Cartier, actually in any of the industry, they have both of the industry, okay. They have both of the competitors. So as very obviously in the well-known brands, as we just now said that in the jewelry, which is maybe, can anyone of you name one or two competitors in here in this sector? Cartier, okay, very good. And what else? Uppers, okay, and also Chanel, is it? It is also another heavyweight in the culture and the luxury goods. So each of these giants have already bring the unique flair and the business strategy to the table to continually challenging LVMH in the various segment on the luxury brand. Okay, seems like you all have a better understanding. So we come to our team 4. What does the market look like when the institutional investor drive up the stock price? So in our last session, we explored that how the institutional investor then leave the traces during a stock price surging. Recognizing these characteristics, it can help our investor to choose the right time to buy and sell, and potentially earning the significant returns. So let's review that the feature and we discussed my last night. Okay, first one, we have already talked about a continuous positive close in the mid to high price range. And for the second one, we talk about often showing a gap up opening that forms an upward gap on a candlestick pattern. With the short-term trend, we are not closing the gaps. So looking at the chart of this LLY, LEDD, what did you see? Okay, give me a moment. So you can see that this LLY, LEDD, you can identify that if it corresponds the first or the second characteristic. So which is first or the second? Okay, I'll just put it back. This is the US stock. Okay, this is the case of LEDD. For the first one, I need you to define that. Is it the first or the second characteristic? For the first, it is continuous positive closes in the mid to high price range. But for the second, it is frequent in the gap up opening. Gap up opening. Can you understand for that? Gap up opening. Okay. And upward gap in the candlestick pattern with the short-term trend not choosing the gaps. So it is number 1 or 2 based on this. It is 1 or 2. Okay, let me see your answer, which is number 1 or 2. Go on, anyone? Which of the type is it? It is number 1 or number 2? Okay, I see some of you say 1. If you think it is the first one, it is like continuous positive closes in a mid to high price range. You just type out a 1. If you feel like it is often showing a gap up, the upward gap up, okay, then you can just type a 2. Okay. Many of you got it right. It is number 2. Okay, give me a moment. The answer is 2. Can you get that? This one, it is very obviously a gap up opening forming a gap. So the short-term trend does not close this gap, and it is allowing the market capital to buy a premium and push the stock price higher again. Can you see the gap here? The gap. Can you see that? The gap. Okay. These are the gaps. These are the gaps. Can you see that? Especially they try to push up the price, then make a gap. Can you see that? Very good. So as the stock approach as a previous resistance level, it is often undergoes with consolidation to absorb the pressure from that resistance. So after breaking through, breaking past a previous high resistance level can lead to a rapid price increase. For the institutional investor, previous resistance level, they are crucial for consideration because many of the traders, they are influenced by habitual thinking. What does it mean, habitual thinking? It is like they might assume that if the price was blocked there before, it is likely won't break through the attempt, and it will leading them to sell out their share and observe from the sidelines. So if this occurs, it won't like in the institution efforts to drive the price up, causing them to incur the significant losses to avoid triggering a mass sell-off when approaching a resistance level. Instead, the institution often engage in a consolidation to avoid this pressure. Once the resistance is sufficiently absorbed, under the institutional boosting, the stock price will break through the resistance zone and exhibit a rapid upward trend, usually with also the increased volume. Can you get that? So you can see that, when the institution decided to push the stock price, they will leave behind the certain technical sign on the chart. Here are the couple of the primary characteristics, as we just said. What is it? The frequent gap up. First thing you can see that. Do you need me to zoom in? No need? Okay, good. So when the institution that decide to push the price up, you can see it from here, they will leave behind the certain technical signs of the chart. So first thing, you can see that the market independence during the bull trends, especially we say that when the general market is in a bull trend, normally, and you can see that very obviously it is in a bull trend, especially you can see in this low line, right? The stock driven by the institutional buying often outperform all the broader indices. So you might see this stock, it is not just rising, but also doing with significant volume. Can you see that? Showcasing that the strong upward momentum independent from the general market trend. And also for the second one, the rapid and explosive price increase. Once the institution begin their buying spread, once they try to buy in, the price of the stock can rise very sharply and quickly, especially this phase. I need you to have a look on here. This is often characterized by several consecutive days of a large gain, making it or the average investor to buy in after such a large price. Can you see that? So, as the price rises, thus the trading volume, which is the key indicator of the strong investor interest and institutional involvement. This pattern of increasing volume with the rising price and decreasing volume when the price falls is classic sign of the institutional manipulation. So as you can see that this is another situation. When we say this is the sideways, do you still remember that? So in this way, during the push phase, this is the push phase, pushing, you will often see a bullish candlestick forming at a higher price level. And this bullish day, they are usually more numerous than the bearish one. So stock might also get up, can see that? Buy, sell, buy, and sell. Buy, and sell, and sell. Can you see that? This is, we call that a gap up. So the stock might get up at the open and not return to fill this gap, which suggests to a strong buying pressure. So the institution often opt to push the price just after the market open or just before it closed. This is the timing of the price push. This is due to the lower liquidity at this time, allowing for the easier price manipulation with the fewer owners. So this strategy is also aimed to attract the traders who is following the technical pattern. As creating the strong close, it can lead to bullish technical signal. So as you can see that they are using a little bit price, a little bit, just a little bit fun to push on the price. And especially in this case, it is going to attract you to buy in. And in this case, what everyone is looking at here, especially the retail investor, individual investor, when you are buying in, this is your way to have a look. After all, you won't know. So after that, in this case, you see that it is in a very good upward trend, then you will buy in. Especially for them, they will put a very good news on that, positive news on this. Then what is going on? Everyone in count and buy in. Then what are they doing? Yes, as you can see that, short selling. So you can see that on the charts, you often to see a bullish alignment of the moving average with a shorter duration like the 5-day or the 10-day MAs. It is very sharply upward trend in the MA above the longer average. So this is like the multi-headed upward trend in the MA typically indicates a strong bullish phase often referred to as the main uptrend or we say the major wave. For instance, you can see that the stock of this SME tree, it is on the daily chart display a classic bullish alignment with the moving average. So as the stock comments up, so there's the volume suggesting strong buying pressure that is not just one-off event, but part of a sustained upward movement, signaling the active institutional support. So this insight into institutional trading pattern can give the investor crucial hints about when to enter and exit the position. Can you get that? So in this case, what is it? We call it is in a sideways, right? So what are they doing by this way? Using the limited fund, as we will say that, using the limited fund to push up and also sell out. It is like a gap. Can you see that? So it is not doing the short sell in only once, but they are making the profit in gap. So this insight into institutional trading pattern, it is going to give you a crucial hint about when to enter. Okay, this is a sign to enter. This is the sign to exit, helping you to align your strategy with some of the powerful force in a moving stock. All right, so do you still have any question on this? We talk about the, come back here. Okay, the gap up opening. Do you still have any question on the gap up opening? Okay. Yes, understand. No question? Okay, so if you have any question, you can just reach out to me, okay? It is no any silly question. If you don't really understand, it is okay. You can just reach out to us. So if you don't have any question, as we wrap up our discussion on how the institutional investor control the stock market, we are about to enter an exciting new chapter, our phase 4 strategic deployment. So this phase, it is not just a test of our team's intelligence and resolve. It is a prime opportunity to showcase our Pantene strength and foresight to the market. So to ensure this operation executes flawlessly and our stock prices isn't like the first light of dawn, I will be taking the helm personally. I will soon be the meeting with another institutional partners, top executive of the listed companies, and the media outlets to forge the deep collaboration. And it is crucial that all our students to seize this fleeting golden opportunity to build your position. So it is not only a summit, it is an opportunity for build your position. The market is ever changing, yet the opportunities always favor to the prepared. I understand that the precisions of the window of building position, so I search that every one of you swiftly to contribute to the success of the financial piece. Many of you have attended to September meeting in Hong Kong, and which will be our stage to harvest the fruits of our labor and celebrate our joint efforts. I am confident that, at the moment, every participant in the institutional operation can proudly declare their capital has doubled up. This is not just a personal financial gain, but a testament to Pantene investment strategy and our team's execution capabilities. So, to celebrate this historic moment and express our gratitude for the hard work and steadfast support of every partner, Pantene has prepared a lavish welcome package for those attending the offline meeting. This package includes a round-trip airfare, comfortable hotel accommodation, and a series of carefully planned networking activities. We hope this arrangement will allow you to enjoy your time while gaining a deeper investment insight and expanding your professional network. So additionally, this meet will also celebrate the grand opening of our new office in Malaysia. This marks another solid step in Pantene global expansion. So we look forward to continuing our commitment to innovation and also collaboration at the new juncture, striving to create more value for investors. Yes, all the expenses for this offline meeting are funded by the profits from our Pantene AI fund, demonstrating our confidence in our investment strategy and our commitment to giving back to our investors. So we want every participant to feel the warmth and the strength of pension. Due to the venue limitation, the number of the attendees is restricted. Therefore, we warmly invite every of the passionate about the investment and eager to grow with the pension to register early. We are committed to ensuring every detail is perfect so that all the attendees enjoy the highest quality of the service and experience. Let's join hands and make history in September in Hong Kong as we write a new chapter of pension investment success. So yes, it is 8:53 p.m. right now as we conclude today's session of the Pension Ventures Advice Membership Service since you all have no question on the Get Up. So I want to remind everyone to please see our assistant to collect your course note. And tomorrow marks an exciting new beginning at the pension with our launch of the IPO placement. This opportunity is open to all with the priority given to our advanced member under the Pension Service Advanced Member Service. So let's run through our goals and dream together with the SII Global Joint Trading IPO placement. For those who are interested, please see our assistant to reserve your share or you can participate through your FII account. And our target for the upcoming IPO placement, which is included as I just put it in the chart. Okay, you can see that the Malaysia IPO 99 speed mark still hold, and also for the Taiwan IPO 6739 6830, and also for the China Asia, which is in the machinery, that was 01277. Jingzhou Suda Industry Machinery Service, and also 688-710 Shanghai InnoStar Biotech. Thank you so much for all our students and fans who are joining us today. For over 40 years, Pentian has been a leader in the private market interesting, recognized for our innovation investment strategy in secondaries, co-investment, primary fund investment, and also direct customized solution. Yet, our commitment goes beyond maintaining past success. We continuously strive to innovate, learn, and progress. In the 21st century, global economy where the world's economic trend move toward a unified community, Pentian employs expert analysis to navigate a global indices and achieve our target profit of 400%. We are about to kick off Phase 3, the 400% profit Phase 3, Wealth Flywheel with a profit target for 170%. Pentian will utilize a mixed investment scheme to seize the opportunities in emerging Asian market, promising significant revenue growth. And our approach with the challenges traditional cost institutional operation is grounded in live trading, proving our investment choices with the actual profits. So, if you enjoy our way of interaction and learn something valuable tonight, please do not hesitate to contact our assistant to schedule the next session. I look forward to seeing you again and publicly witnessing our continued financial growth. Let's meet again and share in success and our strategy with Undoubtedly Brain. I am Diego, and I look forward to your continued success. Have a wonderful night, sweet dreams, and I will see you all tomorrow.